My name is Pierre Paul. I'm a 2021 graduate from the nonprofit leadership program here at Bradley University, and I'm the founder and CEO of We Hear You LLC. So in my time here at Bradley, I was fortunate enough to get in contact with individuals who helped me realize that I had an entrepreneurial side, and I loved innovation. So I've always had a passion for helping people, and here at Bradley, I was able to cultivate that in a directional way that let me focus as opposed to just having it be scattered throughout. So with that, I created We Hear You LLC, a startup company whose focus is making the world more inclusive and accessible. Currently, we have two inventions. First, our sign language translator, which turns American Sign Language into audible speech, and then is backwards compatible to turn speech and text into American Sign Language, so there can actually be a fluid two-way form of communication, which puts us in a lane of our own. And then our second invention is called the hands-free door opener, and it's as simple as it sounds. It's a device that you press that turns accessible doors into automatic doors with the press of your personal button. So it's COVID-friendly, and it aids individuals who have different physical exceptionalities or just somebody who might have their hands full. So with all of these things, I didn't know that this was the direction I was going to take here at Bradley. But when I was fortunate enough to get exposed to competitions like the Social Impact, like the Big Idea, I was put into an arena that let me see others who were new to it, but learning. It helped me find mentors everywhere. Everybody was a mentor, whether I was competing against them or whether they were judging me, they were guiding me in different, unique ways. And in addition to that, it opened me up to the community. I was able to learn from the community who came in to watch, who came in to learn, and then they asked valuable questions, some that I didn't know the answer to, but some questions that made me want to go seek out those answers to be better for them. So it's been an amazing experience, and I can't credit what Bradley has done enough. So I was born in Brazil, grew up in Guyana, and then moved to Ohio, and actually came to Bradley University on a speech scholarship. And then I just loved it here, even after leaving the speech team. And that's kind of how I ended up in the Peoria area. And as of right now, I've been doing a lot of advocacy and volunteer work in the Peoria area. And a lot of individuals have been trying to get me to stay, and I think it's actually working. So it looks like I'll be setting up We Hear You and helping it grow and cultivate out through Peoria and then extend across the Midwest. Oh, my goodness. So Peoria differs widely from the place that I grew up in, Worcester, Ohio. So I feel like Peoria has more opportunity. So Worcester was a really nice place and a really cool place, but it was very simple and stagnant. There weren't a lot of people who were trying to innovate, trying to do anything better. But in Peoria, when you learn about the history of what Peoria used to be, a hub for change, like if it plays in Peoria, it can play anywhere. That still seeps into every aspect of Peoria. And I love the riverfront. But I just think Peoria has more things to see, and it's more thriving. It's thriving. It's trying to do something, and it's trying to be great, and it's going to be great if people keep continuing to push the envelope of what can be done. So when it comes to Distillery Labs, the moment that those doors open, I'm excited to get in and have conversations. Realistically, I know that there's going to be so many opportunities for me to learn from the individuals that are there, and hopefully they can learn from the work that I've done, and we can grow as a community. Because the fact that the Distillery Labs are opening up and letting us get inside of what they're doing and learn from them is going to be amazing. And the accelerators that they're bringing, it's so exciting to say the least. There are going to be so many cool opportunities, and I'm just hoping that I'm fortunate enough to shake the hands of all the individuals there and make it work.